So, next naman tayo. Anong napansin nyo dun sa rational root theorem nung sinolve natin siya? Nung ginamitan natin siya ng rational root theorem, halos tinry natin yung possible roots gamit yung constant term, tama? So, it turned out napakahaba ng process. So, what if para ma-shorten yung process, gamitan natin ng parehong theorem? So, in this session, we will now discuss how to combine rational root and factor theorem para mas mapabilis ng kahit papano yung ating solving process. Bago yun, syempre, mag-review muna tayo sa factoring trinomial. Say we have the given expression x squared plus 5x minus 6. Factor natin according sa grade 7 teacher nyo. Syempre, pag pinactor nyo yan, unahin nyo yung first term nyo na x squared. Ang x squared mo, ang factor niyan ay 2x. So, x times x squared. Next, factor ng constant. Ang constant mo ay negative 6. So, para hindi ka maguluhan, 6 muna. Factors of 6 are 6 and 1. 6 times 1, 6. 2 and 3. Next, ang last term mo ay negative. So, ibig sabihin, para makuha mo, itong nasa gitna, kailangan mong isubtract yung factors ng 6. Kasi negative yung 6 eh. So, ibig sabihin, you have to subtract the factors of 6. Next, saan dito sa dalawa, factors ng 6, na kapag sinubtract mo, ang sagot ay 5. Okay? Asan dyan? Try natin. 6 minus 1, 5. 2 minus 3, negative 1. Ha? So, 6 and 1 ang gagamitin mo. Okay? Next, the factors now are x and x. Tapos, negative yon. Kaya, isang positive at saka isang negative. Babalansehan mo niyan. Saan mo ilalagay yung 6? Saan mo ilalagay yung 1? Tignan mo yung operation nung second term mo. Ang operation ng second term mo ay positive. So, ibig sabihin, the larger factor must be positive as well. So, ang ilalagay mo dun sa una, 6 tapos ito 1. Okay? So, what are now the roots? Itong positive 6, gawin mo siyang negative 6. Itong negative 1, gawin mo positive 1. So, the roots now are negative 6 and 1. So, kung gusto mo siyang isolve, x plus 6 is equal to 0. And you have x minus 1 is equal to 0. So, for x, lagay mo lang siya doon. X is equal to from positive 6, negative 6 na. And then, x is equal to negative 1 going to the other side of the equation, magiging positive 1. So, negative 6 and positive 1. Yan ang way kung ang leading coefficient mo ay 1. Okay? Next example, paano naman kapag ang leading coefficient mo ay greater than 1? Dito ang leading coefficient natin ay 2. Tama? So, paano natin ipa-factor yon? Pakitandaan yung process. Say, the value of A is 2, the value of B is 3, and the value of C is negative 14. Saan natin nakuha ito? Ito yung standard form ng quadratic equation. Sabi niya, ax squared plus bx plus c is equal to 0. So, dyan natin nakuha yung value ng a, b, at saka constant. Okay? Now, let's proceed. Meron tayong special way para isolve ito. Ito yung AC method. Bakit siya tinawag na AC method? AC. So, kunin mo yung value ng A na 2, i-multiply mo sa value ng C na negative 14. Yan yun. Si-multiply mo, 2 times negative 14 is negative 28. Now, instead of negative 14 ang kukuhanan mong factor, itong negative 28 ang kukuhanan mo ng factor. So, kunin mo ang factors ng negative 28. Okay? Since negative yan, ibig sabihin, isusubtract mo yung factor para makakuha ka ng 3. Okay? Now, let's proceed. Factors of negative 28. 1 and 28, 2 and 14, 4 and 7. Nasaan dyan na kapag sinubtract mo, makakakuha ka ng 3. Say, 1 minus 28 or 28 minus 1, pwede rin, 27. 2 minus 14 or 14 minus 2 minus 14 is negative 12, pero dahil gawin natin siyang positive, positive kasi yon. So, 14 minus 2 is 12. Ito naman, 4 minus 7 is negative 3. Tama? E positive ang kailangan natin. Kaya, 7 minus 4 is 3. So, asan dyan sa tatlong nagbigay ng 3? Ayun. Okay? So, ang gagamitin natin factors ay 4 and 7. Now, let's deal with the factors. We have x and x. And then, negative yon. So, isang positive, isang negative. Okay? Saan natin ipupwesto? Positive ito. So, yung mas malaki, tingnan mo ha. Kapag 4 minus 7 is negative 3. So, hindi nakuha yung positive. Pag naman 7 minus 4, nakuha mo yung 3, positive. Tama? So, ang 7, dun siya sa positive. Tapos, yung 4, dun siya sa negative. Okay? Next step. You have to divide that. Yung second term mo niyan, dun sa factors mo, you have to divide them by the value of A. Yun ang next rule natin sa AC method. Okay? Yung A, the value of A is 2. So, substitute lang natin. Maging x plus 7 over 2 and x minus 4 over 2. Now, x plus 7 over 2, syempre 7 is not divisible by 2, pero pwede ka mag-cross multiply. Okay? And 4 divided by 2, that is 2. So, 2 times x, 2x. So, magiging 2x plus 7. And then, ito, magiging x minus 2. Those are now the factors. Okay? Paano naman ang kanyang roots? Ang roots niya, ito, gawin mo lang negative. So, negative 7 over 2. Tapos, ito naman, gawin mo positive, positive 2. So, the roots now are negative 7 over 2 and positive 2. So, that is our brief review on how to factor trinomials. Now, let's go with finding the roots of a given polynomial equation using both rational root theorem and factor theorem. So, same example tayo. X cubed plus 6x squared plus 11x plus 6 is equal to 0. Bakit pare-pareho yung example natin? Para makita nyo yung differences at yung transition ng ating process. Saan kayo mas nadadalian? Yon, okay? Now, let's discuss the degree of the given polynomial. The degree of the polynomial is 3 kasi yun ang highest exponent natin. Number of roots is 3 as well kasi yun ang ating highest degree or highest exponent. The leading coefficient is 1. So, paano makuha yung leading coefficient? Yun yung coefficient ng highest degree exponent. 1 yun. And then, the factors of the leading coefficient is positive 1 and negative 1. Next, constant term. The constant term is positive 6. And what are the factors of positive 6? We have positive negative 6, positive negative 1, positive negative 2, positive and negative 3. And what are now the possible roots? We have positive negative 6, positive negative 1, positive negative 2, positive negative 3. So, kapag nag-trial and error tayo, ang gagamitin lang nating integers ay ang mga yan. Okay? Now, the easiest factor, or should I say, the easiest factor is 1. So, try natin yung 1. 1, 6, 11, and 6. Saan nakuha ulit ito? The coefficient of x cubed is 1. The coefficient of 6x squared is 6. The coefficient of 11x is 11. And the coefficient of the constant is 6. Or the constant is 6. Bring down the first coefficient and then pagdating dito, i-multiply. 1 times 1, that is 1. 6 and 1, 7. 7 times 1, 7. Okay. 11 and 7, 18. Napansin mo, lumalaki na yung value mo. Positive, positive, positive. Lumalaki yung value. Ma-achieve mo pa ba yung remainder na 0? Hindi na. So, pagdating dito, stop. Stop ka na dyan. So, kapag naglagay ka ng solution mo dun sa mga pinapasagot natin, stop ka na pagdating dyan. Pero, syempre, ituloy pa muna natin. And 18 times 1, 18. 6 plus 18 is 24. The remainder is not 0. Therefore, 1 is not a root of the equation. Next, How about negative 1? We have 1, 6, 11, and 6. Bring down 1. 1 times negative 1, negative 1. 6 minus 1, 5. 5 times negative 1, negative 5. 11 minus 5, 6. 6 times negative 1 is negative 6. 6 minus 6 is 0. Since the remainder is 0, then negative 1 is the root of the equation. Okay? Itong negative 1, kapag pinactor mo, magiging x plus 1. Next! Okay na tayo dun sa rational root theorem. May nakuha na tayong isa. Pagdating dyan, pwede mo na siyang haluan ng tinatawag nating factor theorem. Paano? Cube ito unang-una, so ito magiging square na lang. Tapos ito x, tapos ito constant pa rin. So, pag nire-write yan, magiging x squared plus 5x plus 6. Yung x squared plus 5x plus 6, yun ang tinatawag nating first depressed equation. Since may depressed equation ka na, according to factor theorem, pwede mo na siyang i-factor. Factors ng x squared, x and x. Factors ng 6. Factors ng 6. 1 and 6, 3 and 2. Positive ito, so ipa-plus mo yan. 1 plus 6, 7. 3 plus 2, 5. So, nasan dyan ang magbibigay ng 5? Ito. So, parehong positive, wala tayong problema. So, x plus 2 times x plus 3. Therefore, the zeros of x cubed plus x squared plus 11x plus 6 is equal to 0 are negative 1, negative 2, and negative 3. So, instead sa napakahabang trial and error, pwede palang ganito. Okay? Pwedeng-pwede ang ganito. Kung akong tatanungin, mas magandang i-combine ng rational root theorem at factor theorem. Mas madali. So, what is now the factored form of the equation? The factored form of the equation, x cubed plus 6x squared plus 11x plus 6 is equal to 0 is x plus 1 times x plus 2 times x plus 3 is equal to 0. Ito magiging negative 1. Ito negative 2. And then this is negative 3. So, therefore, the roots are negative 1, negative 2, and negative 3. Next example. Find the roots of 2x raised to 4 plus 9x cubed plus 11x squared minus 4 is equal to 0. Ilan kaya ang na-depress na equation dito? So, degree of the polynomial is 4 kasi yun yung ating highest exponent. And the number of roots is also 4 kasi ang number daw ng roots ay nakabase lang sa number ng degree or sa degree ng isang polynomial equation. And the leading coefficient is 2. The factors of the leading coefficient are positive and negative 1 and positive and negative 2. Paano naging ganon? Positive 2 times positive 1, 2. Negative 2 times negative 1, 2 pa din. And the constant term is negative 4. And the factors of negative 4 are positive and negative 4, positive and negative 1, positive and negative 2. So, kung may 4 ka, ano yung factors niya? 1 times 4, tsaka 2 times 2. Okay? So, yun lang ang factors natin. Ibig sabihin, ito lang ang gagamitin natin sa ating trial and error. Anong pinakamadaling i-try dyan? Siyempre, ito. Okay? Siyempre, kung hindi yan, edi malas mo, try mo yung iba. Possible roots, positive, negative 4, positive, negative 1, positive, negative 2. Now, let's proceed. So, using synthetic division again, the possible roots are positive, negative 4, positive, negative 1, positive, and negative 2. I-try muna natin yung 1. So, copy 1, and then, coefficients ng 2x raised to 4, 2, 9, 11, at saka negative 0. By the way, 0. Paano nagkaroon ng 0 dyan? Kasi remember, pag mag-synthetic division ka, dapat naka-arrange from highest degree to lowest degree ang iyong given equation. Provided wala dapat na skip na exponent. Tama? So, kung pag-uusapan natin exponent ito 4, 3, 2, tapos ito naging constant na. So, nawawala yung degree natin na x raised to 1. Remember, pag nawawala siya, papalitan mo siya ng 0, tapos kung ano yung degree na nawawala. So, 0x raised to 1, or simply 0, tapos negative 4. Okay? So, ito, pwede mo siyang i-rewrite as 2x raised to 4 para hindi ka malito. Pero yung mga nakakasunod na ng mabilisan, pwede ng ganon. So, plus 9x cubed plus 11x squared. Tapos yung nawawala, plus 0x raised to 1 minus 4. Okay? So, doon nakuha ang ating 0. Next, bring down the first coefficient and then multiply. 2 times 1 is 2. 9 and 2 is 11. 11, 1 is 11. 11 and 11 is 22. So, anong ibig sabihin yan? Positive, positive lahat. Tapos, pataas pa. So, ibig sabihin dito sa part na to, stop ka na. Okay? Yan yung kapag nagsosolve ka na. Okay? 22 times 1 is 22. 0 plus 22 is 22. 22 times 1 is 22. Negative 4 and 22 is 18. And the remainder is not equal to 0. Therefore, 1 is not a root of the equation. Okay? Next, pa naman pag negative 1? What if it is negative 1? Same process. We have 2, 9, 11, 0, and negative 4. Bring down 2. 2 times negative 1, negative 2, 9 minus 2, 7. 7 times negative 1, negative 7. 11 minus 7 is 4. 4 times negative 1 is negative 4. 0 minus 4 is negative 4. Negative 4 times negative 1 is 4. Negative 4 plus positive 4 is 0. And since the remainder is equal to 0, then negative 1 is a root of the equation. Okay? Ito, paano naman pag finactor mo ito? Magiging, itong magiging positive and negative. So, x plus 1. Okay? Next. I-rewrite mo niyan. Nabak natin konti. Now, we have to rewrite the whole equation into its new form. Ito, x raised to 4, tama? So, dito, ang ipapartner mo, x raised to 3, tapos ito, x squared, tapos ito, x, tapos ito yung constant mo. Okay? So, kapag sinulat mo yan, 2x cubed, this is positive 7, so plus 7x squared. This is positive 4, so plus 4x, and then copy the constant, which is negative 4. Okay? Yun na ang ating equation. Okay. Again, paano nakuha yun? Yung 4, magiging 3 na lang. Yung cube, magiging square na lang. And then, yung x raised to 2, magiging x na lang. And then, copy the constant. Next, ang tawag natin doon ay first depressed equation. Ito yung unang na-depress na equation. Okay? Tapos na ba tayo? Hindi pa. 2x cubed plus 7x squared plus 4x minus 4 is equal to 0. Again, these are your possible roots. Tapos na tayo sa positive at saka negative 1. Try naman natin yung positive at saka negative 2. Tandaan nyo, kapag nagta-trial and error kayo, mas madaling unahin yung mas maliit. Kasi mas madaling i-multiply ang maliit. Na value. Okay. So, x is equal to positive 2. And then, pansinin nyo, kanina naging positive 1, ang order natin tumataas. Correct? So, ibig sabihin, may tendency din ito, kung positive 2 ito, mas lalaki yung values. So, ibig sabihin, wag mong itry yung positive 2. Yun ang ibig sabihin nun. Pero since nagdi-discuss pa lang naman tayo, try natin lahat para makita nyo lahat ng possibilities. Okay? Next. Using synthetic division again, copy 2, and then the coefficients. Naka-arrange na ba siya? 3, 2, 1, and constant. Tama, naka-arrange. So, 2, 7, 4, and negative 4. Bring down the first coefficient and then multiply it with your factor. 2 times 2, that is 4. 7 and 4 is 11. 11 times 2 is 22. Ayan. Pataas na yung iyong value, correct? So, ibig sabihin dito, stop ka na. Tsaka pwede mo rin timbangin. Kanina, positive 1 ang ginamit mo. Lumalaki ang values eh. Paano pag positive 2 pa? E di dodoble, lalaki lalo. So, stop ka na doon. Okay? 4 and 22 is 26. 26 times 2 is 52. Negative 4 and positive 52 is 48. And it is obviously that the remainder is not equal to 0. 2 is not a root of the equation. Try natin yung counterpart niya na negative 2. Yan. 2, 7, 4, negative 4. We have 2 times negative 4 is negative 4. 7 minus 4, 3. 3 times negative 2, negative 6. 4 minus 6 is negative 2. Negative 2 times negative 2 is positive 4. Negative 4 plus 4 is 0. Since the remainder is 0, then negative 2 is a root of the equation. So, paano mo kukunin yung factor nito? Gawin mo lang positive. So, x plus 2. Kanina meron tayong x plus 1. Okay? Next, syempre, nasa cube pa rin tayo. So, pagdating mo doon, magiging square na lang. Ito magiging x, tapos copy constant. So, we have 2x squared plus 3x minus 2 is equal to 0. Ito na yung second depressed equation. Ito na yung pangalawang na-depressed na equation. Feeling ko kayo din nade-depress na, pero kaya nyo yan. Next. Since observe mo na sa quadratic ka na, pwede mo ka nang mag-proceed. Ano? Okay? Pwede natin siyang gamitan ng AC method. Paano yung AC method ulit? This is the value of A. Saglit lang palitan natin yung kulay ng pen natin. Okay. This is your A. This is B. And this is C. Okay. So, AC method. Copy A. That is 2. Multiply it with C. Ulitin ko lang. Multiply it with C, which is negative 2. And that is equal to negative 4. So, kuhanan mo ng factor yung negative 4. Tama? Negative 4. Since negative ito, ibig sabihin, para makuha mo yung 3, kailangan mag-subtract ka. Okay? Ano yung mga factors natin? 1 and 4, at saka 2, saka 2. Okay? Ito, pag minus natin, 9 nga natin yung ano. Ito, 4 and 1. Okay? Magsusubtract tayo para makuha natin yung 3. 4 minus 1 is 3. 2 minus 2 is 0. So, obviously, itong 4 at saka 1 ang gagamitin nating factor. Kasi makukuha mo yung 3 doon. Okay? So, i-factor na natin siya. Factor ng x squared is x and x. Ito negative siya. So, isang positive, isang negative. Siyempre, ito positive yung second term mo. So, ibig sabihin yung mas malaking factor nasa positive. Ito yun. Tapos, ito yung isa. Okay? Tapos, yung sagot mo dyan, i-divide mo sa A. Sa value ng A. Okay? So, x plus 4 over, ano ang A? A is 2. This is A. So, over 2. Times x minus 1 over 2. Okay? Next. 4 divided by 2 is 2. So, magiging x plus 2. Times, eto, 1 is not divisible by 2. Pwede rin ganito na siya, x minus 1 half. Pero syempre, we have to show the complete factor of it. So, cross-multiply 2 and x. Dali. Ulitin natin para makita nyo yung cross-multiply na yon. Palitan ulit natin yung kulay ng pen. So, cross-multiply x and 2. Okay, 2 times x is 2x. So, meron tayong 2x minus 1. Okay? So, ayan. Nakuha na natin yung mga factors natin. We have yung kanina, ang factor natin ay x plus 1, x plus 2, tapos dito may x plus 2 ulit, tapos dito may 2x minus 1. So, ano-ano yung mga roots natin? Ito, gawin mo. Ano-ano yung mga roots natin? Itong positive, gawin mong negative. So, meron kang negative 1. Tapos ito, gagawin mo negative. So, meron kang negative 2. Tapos ito, gagawin mo negative. So, negative 2 ulit. Tapos ito, gawin mong positive 1 half. Ayun yun. Ito, gawin mong positive. Next, ano napansin mo? Yung negative 2 na flash ng 2 beses. Tama? Tama? So, ito pwede siyang i-rewrite as negative 1, negative 2, 2 times, tapos 1 half. Tapos ito pwede ding i-rewrite as x plus 1, tapos x plus 2 na dalawa, tsaka 2x minus 1. Okay. Sana nasundan nyo. Okay? By factoring, yung longest way naman ito. Kahit wag na natin siyang i-discuss naman na natin. Okay, now, the factored form of the polynomial equation, yung ginawa natin kanina, is x plus 1 times x plus 1, quantity x plus 1 times quantity x plus 2 squared times quantity 2x minus 1 is equal to 0. Therefore, the roots now are negative 1, negative 2, 1 half, and negative 2. So, that's it. Now, your turn. Activity 9, finding the roots of polynomial equations. Kindly answer items 2, 3, and 4. Nasa page 91, you have to show your complete solution. Ang ganda ng sulat ko, ano eh. God bless. You can do that. And then we also have activity 11, testing your knowledge on polynomial equations. Items 3, 4, and 5. True or false lang naman yata ito. Page 93. So that's it. That's the end of illustrating polynomial equations and factoring polynomials. And rational root theorem, by the way. So, kaya nyo yan.